They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Blue Hens will put total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get the first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Man, it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard runners.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Running to Green. He has the first and still on his feet. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes. They do it.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive areas.
Looking for room at the 30. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering the success now early.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And into the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Kelly. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Delaware's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They made the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. On first down, here comes this offense. Got a little space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Rebels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels! Great job by the back on the option.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone.
A little trickery, and they flip it ahead. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. Keeps it and gets the first down.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside and scramble and can get first downs.
He's got him in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Silver. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Silver. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out of their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and they just scored it right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. It's complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Bringing the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He gets a hand on it.
That time, what a surge right up the middle of the field. They were able to get penetration and block the kick.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on the 2nd and 2. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the ground, it's Diggs. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker and running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole.
Throws toward the end zone. It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, give on the inside. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. That is no good. After the missed field goal, this lead's still sitting at 13. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught behind the line. It's Silver. Oh, he's got some space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but we know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lining off the defender. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down and 10. The give out of the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Using his legs, it's Lacey. Got
Most people are happy with, several touchdowns in a season, but you're just feeding him, and he keeps getting in the end zone, keeps piling up touchdowns. Those stats are just climbing up and up and up. Thank your offensive line. Take him out to dinner.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield on first down. A little release to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. Got it behind the line. It's Silver. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Puts it out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll do it really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll rough one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Right back to him on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And talk about a first half with a dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of his defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Rebels will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kelly. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. Running through contact. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Keeps it on the bootleg. Touchdown, Rebels! And the route is on. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds, kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab over the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Rushes under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Skips away from pressure. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Under fire. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Power football with the run. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Fights off the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Rebels are marching down the field. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And now on 4th down. It's a fake. It's a fake. The kicker must have thrown it. And it works. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Oh, the fake
substitute back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block and you bring everybody and you're sending all your resources to get them and you're not covering, this can happen. I tell you what, guts to call the play.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Push down for the tackle. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gonna run it. It's Silver. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And what a call by the defense. Zone blitz, kind of mix it in, do a good job making it maybe like man, bringing the linebacker.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be... It's a fake. He's looking to pass. And I guess they thought they'd find the field goal block team napping. They were wide awake, and they come up with the stop. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Oh, and he missed it. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a score from the 4. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Pollard. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here lately.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. The give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, and let's see if they try to convert on 4th. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, they're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks these short field.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Send the tight end in motion. Trying to move them on the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Off play action. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the shotgun, they hand off to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab over the middle. It's Patterson. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, man. This game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop it.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The snap, it's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it.
Oh, he went right into me.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. First play of the drive, lost to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan meat phase, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.